What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have some 350z updates and Dave is going to take you through them because I just showed up. I just got here, but he's been dealing with this all freaking day.
I finally found an open diff. I've been looking for one all day. It's not very often that you want to find an open diff. Literally, we had 3 different cars on the lift and finally we found one. And what's funny is our 350z drift car used to be a race car. It was in the NASA series here out at Miller Motor Speedway. Someone drove it and raced it and ended up wrecking, and now we know why, because he had an open diff. So after all said and done, the last car, the car that we wanted to swap into, had the open diff. So we are going to show you how to weld a diff today. So if you want to know if you have an open diff or a limited slip, this is the limited slip that we were talking about. Grab one side and turn it. This is where the drive shaft would come off. This is your other side, it turns with it. So both of them are spinning. So you have both wheels spinning at the same time. See how this one's turning opposite direction? And this isn't even spinning. So you can grab these. The only way it spins both times is you grab them both. Here's one problem. You could have a limited slip and it could be blown. Therefore both wheels are not spinning. So here's the difference. Here's a limited slip, what it looks like. It's basically closed. You can't, there's no opening like this. Open diffs, hence open diff. It's wide open in there. You can see the spider gears. That's all closed off. Step 1, get it out of your car. We got it placed up here. Take the diff cover off, drain the fluid. We're cleaning it. We're just using brake clean. You can use parts cleaner, gasoline, whatever you want, and just spray all the oil off the gears.
And you're doing this because when you weld it, you want it to be completely clean. You don't want all the oil on there when you're trying to weld.
You don't want it cracking and popping on you. You want to be able to penetrate the metal on the gears. It's all about penetration, boys and girls. Pro tip, let this thing dry out before you start welding so you don't blow your face off.
Bonus step. On my drift car, my S13 wide body drift car we're building, it had been pretty neglected by the previous owner and it was a little bit sludgy in there. So if your oil is really caked on, light it on fire, burn that oil out, get everything you can out. Just make sure you don't get it so hot that you melt the axle seals.
Next tip, anti-spatter spray. One of the issues is MIG welding. It spits out little slag balls everywhere and melted metal and all the stuff from the wire. Dirty particulates in here. So you spray this everywhere and the slag balls won't stick to anything. That way you can just chip them off with wire wheel. I can't think right now. Flathead screwdriver. Clean it out so those little balls aren't getting stuck everywhere and in the gear, in the pinion gears and the ring gear and everything. It's like Pam cooking spray basically, so nothing sticks to where you're welding. Okay, I'm gonna use this as a pointing. This is my laser pointer right there. Here's your spider gears, right there, right here, and right here, and right here are the weld points, because those are what you don't want to turn. I'm gonna weld big right here, right there, right here, and right there, and all the 4 corners. I'm just gonna stack it up a couple more times, try to build in a good bridge across both gears at the 90. Okay, now I got one side done. You want to turn, I'm going to turn it over and do the other side. Turn the gear. The other side of the open diff. Just like that. And then just repeat on the other side and she's done. After you clean it out. Alright, I got her welded up. It is hard to get good clean welds because it's just like the dirtiest, oiliest, oil-soaked metal you've ever dealt with. So just go slow. Like I said, I use that spatter spray between each weld, so it's just everywhere. Coat your rings and your just coat everything. Just, you don't want that any weld slag sticking to anything. I'm just gonna go through here and clean it up, make sure nothing's like gonna chip off really easily. Clean up any slag. You want to make sure you penetrate when you weld. You want to hit each gear on both sides and drag it over, drag it across. I stacked it like 4 or 5 times. It's gonna look like crap, but you want it to hold. There you go. That's how you do it.
So from this point on, you just throw it back in your car and
do burnouts, do donuts.
Yeah. But we're not gonna be able to do that on this car yet.
That is coming to a video near you soon.
Yeah.
So subscribe to the channel to see videos of the 350z driving and putting this welded diff to use. And don't forget that we are giving away that Cadillac CTSV that you probably can't see in this video. If you want to win the CTSV, go to the website, link is in the bio. Buy some merch. Every dollar is an entry. Get yourself entered to win the CTSV, and we'll see you on the next one.